sent in to CornyDriveThru at gmail.com from Jeff in Massachusetts. I just heard that Killer Tim Brooks has passed away, and I would like to know if you have any stories or experience with Killer Tim Brooks.
Do you know I met him only once briefly in Texas backstage at a show, and otherwise had never seen him wrestle in person or met him in all the years around wrestling. His run ended, as mine was starting. We were never in the same place, and then there weren't for years and years a lot of these wrestling fan fests, and then he wasn't a popular guest on them just because time and people had forgotten in a lot of cases. I did not know, as a matter of fact, for ages that he was Murdoch's cousin, for real, legitimately, because I love Dick Murdoch, as everybody knows. So anyway, I did not know that for ages until I read it some time back. And also he never worked a territory except for the Kobo, the Sheik's territory, when I used to be able to go up to my Aunt Lola's in Covington outside of Cincinnati, and they got the Cincinnati TV so I could see the Sheik's TV. That's where I got a chance to see guys like him and Mighty Igor and Hans Schmidt, who was still in the business in the early 70s at that point, and guys that I never saw or met or ever got a chance to see live anywhere else. But I do not have a ton of Killer Brooks stories otherwise than, he was a classic territory heel. It was a classic territory gimmick. He wasn't a great worker, but he did what was necessary. He looked the part, he talked the part, he acted the part of just a fucking mean ass biker, guy you'd get in a fight with at a bar. That everybody would see these guys in the 70s and 80s hanging out in the 60s, hanging out in unsavory places, which is where he did a lot of his research, from what I understand. So it wasn't like that he was, a wrestling Hall of Fame performer in terms of his in-ring performance, but a classic look, ring name, and worked in a good spot in a lot of territories for 20 years. So he was the kind of guy those guys can't make it in wrestling anymore. You can't just get a fucking guy that's just, hey, he's a big, tough, guy. He can hold his fucking beer and look, he can kind of talk. So let's make him something. Now, they have to train excessively to do all the shit that they've invented in the last 20 years. A guy that looks like that with that body ain't going to make it. It's like as far as a promoter, a normal person used to be able, with ingenuity and a little bullshit, not as much as Heyman, but a little bit, and a little bit of money backing, realistic amount, be able to start a wrestling promotion. And if you got a territory going, you could, it was a license to print money. No normal people are ever going to be big time wrestling promoters again. Just like no normal people are ever going to be big-time wrestling stars again. You got to go through all this, either the indie bullshit, where you learn very little, or the NXT, where you only learn one thing. And if you don't look a certain way, they're not going to fucking take you. And everybody, that Cornette's like, wow, you're supposed to look like an athlete. Yeah, you're supposed to either look like an athlete or a tough guy. You're not supposed to look like a fucking middle school child or a fucking gymnast. But sometimes tough guys don't look like athletes. Sometimes athletes aren't tough guys. Just depends. But normal people can't do this anymore. And that would have taken out a lot of the top promoters and or top talent in fucking history.
Did you see that Keith Lee dedicated his title win to Killer Tim Brooks, who apparently was his trainer?
Well, yes, I did see that. And that was a nice gesture. And maybe that's why Keith Lee seems like, even though I guess he's late to start in the business. He's already in his 30s, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he has a little bit of respect for it, because he, got broke in by Killer Brooks in Texas.